So
And
it's
people
something.
usually think it's like super cumbersome, but what I've seen is a lot easier for me. And now I'm like on a roll with my content. I've got my goals, like three different papers set up on my wall right now for what I want to do with my content. And from Monday, I'm gonna start putting out 30 pieces of content a day, and I've got that set up. And that sounds like it's a lot, bro. But I'll tell you, it's very. It goes on autopilot almost. Okay, you still have to put in like some work, bro. But it goes
Yeah.
on autopilot when you document instead of create. Like if you think of people like me and you, we're actually doing the stuff that we're talking about. So we don't have
Mm,
to do much. It's just pull out the camera and show people what you're up to. So
mm,
like some people like create content and that ends up being a lot. I'm just documenting what I'm doing from this video alone. Like this is the pillar piece of content for anybody who
mm,
thinks like building a brand or like your name on social media, which is the important platforms, is hard. This is simply what you do. And I learned this from Gary. Shout out Gary. It's a pillar piece of content, like this podcast. And this is
break it down.
like right now it's like 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's say it goes to 45. I would take the 145-minute long episode and then I'd put that out on YouTube. And then I'd take the 45-minute audio, put that on Spotify. And then I'd break down the audio into 15, 15, 15. Now I have 4 podcast episodes. Same thing for the
Mm,
video, 4 episodes for YouTube. Now I have 8. And then within those, that whole 45-minute video, I break it down into like 20 to 30 different videos on each interview. And now I've got content for like the next couple of months if I'm actually diligent with what I'm doing. I haven't been diligent, but I'm gonna start being diligent because I'm
yeah.
seeing the fruits of like this stuff, and it's beautiful, bro. It's
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it kind of makes sense when you're documenting instead of, because yeah, it sounds really bulky when you say, "Yo, I'm creating content." Like it sounds like, whoa,
yeah,
like it sounds really huge. But yeah, when you break it down and make it just a daily thing of recording your process and recording, documenting, like you said, yeah, it makes more sense and it's easier. It gets easier. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I'll really consider that, man, because a lot of people
And it's
actually
coming
interested in
from a
how
place of
exactly
love,
what I
bro.
do.
Like this community is just going to continue to grow, and like the market is just going to continue to expand. And I'd hate, especially you particularly, and I'll say why just now. I'd hate to see you like in a worse or same position in like 5, 10 years just because you didn't capitalize off the current moment. Like
Mm,
you could blow
very
up today. I think that's what's funny. Like you could literally get 200,000 views on TikTok today, just posting like a 15-second video. We're in that phase of the app. It's gonna
mhm.
become like a Facebook where you post something and you're only getting 20 views, 10 views, because then there's gonna be too much supply and not enough demand. So I mean, I think it's something to consider, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll definitely put that in my thought book. I'll definitely think on that. Definitely.
That's great.
Thanks for that.
One,
Thanks for that. I've been thinking
all
about
good.
it, but nah, it just felt bulky. But now that I have like a breakdown of what it can possibly be, I'll just make it about documenting instead of creating content. Because whoa, that shit sounds scary, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's
No, I
really,
feel
really
you.
scary.